Wow, how you guys doing? It's late. I'm trying to not wake up the neighbors, so to speak. Yeah, good workouts. Good workouts. Yeah, I did a couple. Uh, yeah, I did. I went back down to the bench. I wanted to do some bench because now it didn't hurt so much. And I did my normal routine, which I'll leave in the what I did. I'll leave in the description. But I did a 175. I worked up to one. These are my work sets. The percentages. It's up there. So 275 for one, 295 for one. Here they are. All right, there you go. There you go. I'm pretty tired. It's like 4:30. But anyhow, yeah, I normally work out alone because I'm used to working out alone at my house, And I'm working a lot in town. I'm in town a lot, so I went over to the gym, which I'm starting to like. Get to know who's what, where, and how. And there's a guy that I spot for him, and I asked a spot for me that I want to do some forced reps, which I normally don't do because I'm on my own. So I did 315 for 3 reps, forced reps. It was real good. I felt it, man. And then I finished off with 225 for 10, but I didn't record that. But I did record the 315 for 3. And I usually have my missus spot me, but on 315, maybe the last forced rep, she's not going to be able to do forced reps with me, Not at that weight. So that's what I did. And you can see that now. All right, there you go. And then I finished over with some dumbbell clean and press. I call them clean and press because a lot of guys do the thing where they sit back. I'm cleaning them up. So I don't know if I get to 70, 75, I got to clean them in one. I'm going to practice some kind of a swing motion. But once I get them in, boom, So I just did 50 for 10, 55. And that was my workout. So if you get someone to help you out once in a while, or someone they should go, hey, help me. And he'll say the same thing. And he works out hard and heavy too, so it's good. If you can get some forced reps in, it helps. But you have to understand, I've been doing this now for almost over 3 years or something, I don't know. Since I started back from decades, so yeah, I'm starting to I could tell looking at myself, even though I'm chubby fat man, I could tell I'm a lifter, man. I can tell, and I'm still growing. It's freaky stuff. I was talking to my son about it tonight. I says, look, I understand people think I'm on something. Like you're almost 70 years old and you're on TRT. You're on you're stronger than I ever been. You ain't on nothing. I ain't on. Oh, but you're going to a doctor for TRT. No, I ain't on nothing. He says, I know you ain't, but people got to be thinking that. I says, oh. I told him too. I says, you want to get a blood test for me? Get it. I'm curious myself. I think you don't need all this test to grow muscle. You know what I'm saying? It's within the parameters of your own genetics. Whatever that is. But I don't think you need massive amounts of TRT just to work strong, you know what I'm saying? There's got to be a level I can't get to pass, but, we'll find that out. And then I'll go on trend. Oh, my kid. Fuck. Anyhow, so that's it, really. I'm really tired, but that's my work. I just want to know, I do it great. I'm showing you this thing for one reason. Everybody's doing fireworks, so they got the chalkboard going, which is good. But I'm just trying to give you another window into this Subculture. I gotta write that down. The subculture. The subculture. Because that's what this is. It's not mainstream, fellas. You guys that are on YouTube just watching this stuff, you have no idea the minuscule part of YouTube you're hooked into. This. It's a shame they're woke because there's so much stuff on YouTube. Man, it's really amazing. And I was in the beginnings of the switch over from analog to digital. I had a TV shop. I was still repairing TVs with tubes in the back. So I was at the beginning of that switch over. And silicon and transistors and all that jazz. So I saw the, you know what I mean? So I understand enough to know the data banks that YouTube must have somewhere, I don't know where, it's got to be beyond comprehension, all this data. Oh, they need air conditioners running 24 hours a day, too. That stuff gets hot. But anyhow, yeah. It's beyond me now, But I was in on the beginning of all this stuff. I worked in research, RBM's research department. So, at the very beginning of all this. So, I have a pretty good understanding. It's like if I was around when they were building just glider planes. And I was still around when they went to the moon. So, I've seen a certain progression of this stuff. So, anyway, yeah, YouTube's amazing. These places, I'd love to see where they're holding all this data. But the fact of the matter is, you're a little too woke for me. But what are you going to do, But anyhow, that be as it may, you have no idea of all the data on YouTube. Subjects. See that color? It's beyond comprehension. And we're in this subculture of bodybuilding, weight training, fitness influences, I don't know what, drug influence, I don't know what the hell we are, but this subculture is so small part of YouTube. And a lot of us, it's our whole world. Some of us, this is where we make our bread and butter. I mean, come to me for your program. I'll set you up. Now, don't worry that there's this old geezer that makes up his own programs and he seems to know what the hell he's doing. You follow my program. Forget that guy. He's crazy, okay? But anyway, yeah, it's all right. It's cool. All right. Yeah. I could talk a lot more, but I mean, it needs one of these. Hey, what's up? My buddy keeps sending me stuff. And these are very expensive. This one's for my kidneys. He's got my other health and this health. I mean, just, Thanks, Paul. I appreciate what you're doing. You can come up anytime you want, man. Got the other house. You can hang out there, man. Get into the, Appalachian culture here, buddy. I'm telling you, it's a lot different from the rest of the world. They're going nuts, and we're like, yeah, okay, goodbye, no bother. There's a reason Tim Cass moved to West Virginia. I'm talking about. That's a nice place, too, for me. My kind of people, I dig that shit. All them little hollers and those little coal towns. And yeah, they're going broke, but you can get property pennies on the dollar. Get yourself a nice get yourself a nice place, man, up in there. Have nobody bothering you and shit. Go out in your backyard, nail a deer, skin them out and eat them. But anyhow, you have no idea. I know I sound like I'm Joe Pesci's cousin, but I'm just telling you, you don't know me. Most of my life's in the boons. You know what I'm saying? They got mountains in New York. Big-ass mountains. They got preserves, federal preserves. You get lost in there, you ain't coming out. Talk about Bigfoot and shit. The Appalachians run from, actually, right off the coast of Alabama, and they go up into there, all the way through into Canada, man. Okay? So, mountain folk are mountain folk. You know what I'm talking about? But anyhow, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of busted in the head. I'm pretty wrung out, but that's good. So that was workout number one. I'll be coming back with my workout number two, which was another 2 days. But the things that, like I said, this time of year is crazy. But I'm still getting my workouts in. That's what you're going to have to do for yourselves. You got to get your notebooks, eh? I ain't lying. And you're going to have to... You see, this is the part of working out. Whatever your sport is, I don't give a shit what it is. It could be billiards, ping pong. I don't care. This is the part of being an athlete. That means people don't understand. You gotta keep going, no matter what. Domestic bullshit, which I got a lot of. I still got my weights. Work. Friends will fuck you up, even though they don't mean to fuck you up. Come on, let's meet me at the bar, do this, that. Man, I gotta work out, you see what I'm saying? Or I gotta train, whatever I gotta do, So, maybe that's why I'm a loner, basically. But anyhow, yeah, you gotta keep to the program. To the now path. Whatever it is. Don't even have to be, maybe you want to be a mathematician. I don't know. You're an artist. Okay, you know what a real madman artist is? They're in that room and they're painting like a nut. Canvases all over the place. And they got the wine, boom, and they're going and they go. And they got all this stuff and then they don't want to sell it because they like it. Like my shit. Anyhow, yeah. Oh, yeah, I won awards for it. I won't sell it. But, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's that drive. It doesn't have to. What I'm trying to say, there's this drive. It don't have to be for sports. You know what I'm saying? It could be college. It could be dudes that work on, like when I was working on that sports stuff for 3 years or 2 years. Man, everything I could do, I do. One-way valve on the crankcase so I could get an extra horsepower and a half. But anyway, whatever you get to do, you got to do it like a madman in there and do it. So with the weights, and especially this time of year, you got to put a little focus to it and determination, or you'll be sidetracked for sure. And it ain't 1 week, it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks in one workout. What are you going to do? So keep with it like I'm doing. See, I don't swear me. So I got this gym. When at my house, you ain't seen me. I would just keep doing squat. So anyway, yeah, that's about it tonight. Just, we're in this subculture, people. And it's a big wide world out there. All right? But within this subculture, as all things are, okay, I don't know if this is a subculture of artists, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Within these subcultures, they are what they are, and within those subcultures, you'll find those that really can focus, and they don't let nothing bother them. And even if things are bothering them, some people, man, you're a chunk of stone, nothing bothers you. Hey, brother, everything bothers me. I just put it to the side. Are you kidding me? I lay in bed and everything bothers me. My past, regrets, this, that. I mean, it's like I'm drowning. But I get through it and I make sure I get to this book and I put my stuff in it and I keep progressing. I don't care if it's another rep. I don't care if it's another set. I don't care what it is, range of motion, whatever it is. Time progression. Or digression. How much time in between your sets can be a workout too. There's all these different ways to get those little steps. But you keep going and you always keep going. I'm always another 6 minutes of bullshit, unbelievable. But if you get the idea, because I ain't no different than anyone else. That's the whole thing, I'm starting to realize you're on the other side there watching this crazy man. And, it's real normal people. They don't wake up and go to the gym. They got jobs to do, work to do, responsibilities. Family, friends, girlfriends, whatever the hell it is. Punching a clock. Oh, I need you for overtime today. Oh, shit, I wanted to work out. So you can still go, but you're going to make it shorter now, see? Now, you know how to make a short workout after a big workout? Shut down the sets in half. do a little more volume, or go just the opposite. Boom, 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 and start working singles, right? Get up to about 80, 90% and just make my, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your thing works. Okay, so I can keep talking. Main thing is to keep getting in there. Whatever your thing is. You're an oil painter, get in there on the canvas. Get going. What are you going to do? So anyway, yeah, that's the way I look at things. I've done many things. I'm a complete failure, but I know how to go, you know, don't bother me. Oh, you mean, hey, I got to get things done. You know, cutting wood, you know. See it there? It's a piece of wood, one piece. Anyhow, I'm pretty tired. A little out of it, you know. Okay, fellas. That'll be it for tonight. Lift hard and heavy. Yeah. The subculture. I know I got into that, but that's what it is. It's a bizarre subculture. There's many of them on YouTube. You got the dudes with the K's, man. And there's one around here at Chattanooga. They went in this little hole in the ground, these twins or something, and they had one hell of a cave, man, you know, with the stalactite, the whole bit, and waterfalls, and like, what did you find, man, you know? So you got the cave guys. You got the guys exploring old mines. It's another subculture. You got the gold dudes with the pan and gold, man. You got the guys looking for quartz and rubies and all this other shit, you know. Then you got the people digging up bones. And then you got the metal locators on the beach. And then you got the other guys there. They research old maps. What was this and that? So they know there'll be coins there, you know. And they find all this jazz, you know. Then you get the lunatics. These are another bunch of lunatics. They got balloons, right? Or rocket ship. And they go to space with this balloon. You know, the camera, like a, you know, a little camera, I can't think of it. The GoPros. And they got it so it goes up there and you can see the curve of the earth and all this bullshit. And then they come back. There's so many weird shit going down, man. Everyone's into it. If you want to do something, you got to do it. That's basically what it is. And you don't let nothing get in your way. Especially this in your heart, your emotions. Yeah. Okay. It's one of them things. Okay, chill. Hey, bye everybody around. I gotta go home. I'm tired. And hey, thanks a lot, fellas. Lift hard and heavy. It's just one of those. I'll be back with another one of these things too. Whatever. Keep to the grind. Holidays are rough. Holidays are rough. And then once January comes around, hey. But if you screwed this all up for your whatever you're in, whatever subculture, whatever is your thing, and you let it back off, so you're going back down the hill, man, you got a long way to push that rock back up. So keep doing your workouts, okay? Do my paintings. All right, take care, fellas. Oh man, you've been so tired, you're tripping. All right, take care, fellas. Lift hard and heavy.